53 Hosted Zones. A Route 53 hosted zone is a container for managing domain name service, DNS records. Those records hold information about how you want to route IP traffic for a specific domain, such as example.com and its subdomains, www.example.com or jobs.example.com. There are two types of hosted zones, public hosted zones and private hosted zones. When you create a hosted zone, it shares the name with the domain you want to route traffic for. Route 53 Public Hosted Zones. A public hosted zone holds the information about how you want to route traffic external to AWS. For an internet domain such as mycompany.com, you then create DNS records in the hosted zone to make a mapping between a domain name, such as jobs.mycompany.com, that route to external-facing AWS resources, like a CloudFront distribution or an EC2 instance, as well as route to on-premise servers. When you create a public hosted zone, Amazon Route 53 automatically creates a name server, NS, record, and a start of authority, SOA, record for the zone. The NS record identifies the 4 name servers that you provide to the registrar so that DNS queries are resolved successfully. Route 53 Private Hosted Zones. A private hosted zone contains the details about how you want Amazon Route 53 to respond to DNS queries for domains or subdomains within one or more VPCs created by Amazon VPC service. Using private hosted zones requires that you configure Amazon VPC settings and set the properties, enable DNS hostnames, and enable DNS support to true. Private hosted zones only allow you to use the following routing policies: simple routing, failover routing, multi-value answer routing, or weighted routing. By creating a private hosted and public hosted zone with the same name, you can create what is known as a split view DNS. Split view DNS allows routing of DNS queries to internal and external resources, depending on the request origin. From a VPC, queries will go to the private hosted zone, and the answer will route back to an internal-facing resource. Internet queries will go to the public hosted zone, and the response will route to an external-facing resource.